Hello friends, welcome back. Today we will explore one more micro niche. Somebody was asked me in comment section about 2 months back, I guess, to talk about something in the fitness segment. This is associated with that is sub a micro niche within fitness segment. So let's get into the details. The micro niche that I am going to talk about is home gym. And one other reason that this is really picking up is because of the corona situation. A lot of people are held up at home, or unless otherwise there is a real necessity, most of the people are not coming out. This is the situation across the world. Hence, so some of the activities that they can perform at home are always on rise. So, gym is again home gym is another such segment where the demand is actually growing, and it's going to continue for next couple of years at least, because the current situation, though things become normal, still there will be a psychological fear in the minds of people, and they may still want to constrain themselves at home as far as possible, unless otherwise it is really required to go out. So let's look into the data points related to this particular micro niche. Home gym is the keyword that I picked up. So all the fitness related equipment or activities that you can use indoors. That's basically the concept. So let's look into the details. So straight away it is saying about a 30K search volume, and difficulty is showing average at about 43. So let's see the total keywords available related to this particular micro niche. That about a 40,000 keywords are there. So let's as usual, let's do our five factor validation. So first one is we look for the difficulty or competition. Let's see how it is. So here you can see the label called KD. KD stands for keyword difficulty. Lesser is always better. So for the new website, I always suggest go for pick the keywords with less than with the difficulty less than 20. Keyword difficulty less than 20. Apply this filter, and let's see how many keywords will appear. So you have about a 4,600 plus keywords are there uh, for this particular micro niche. So this is, I think, a decent volume, a decent number of keywords. So that means it says that there are enough number of topics or keywords associated with this particular micro niche with low difficulty. So first validation is all true. So let's look into the second validation. Second validation is basically search volume. So you can see here one more label, something called volume. Volume is nothing but how many times this particular keyword has been searched online per month on an average. For example, if you take about gym source 5,000 times, weight machines about 4,200 times. So if you look at the volume, almost if you entire first frame, you have nearly 900 plus volumes are there. Not exceptionally high, but still these are okay, these are not bad as well. So decent search volumes is what I would say. So second validation is also true. And now third one is what is scope for contents. So what we also need to do is um, we need to basically pick a micro niche that has a potential to write about 100 articles minimum 100 articles. You should pick only those micro niches. So the other niche blog that I am currently working on, I have about a 77 articles, and I am able to find another 20 30 with but I have to put lot of effort, because I didn't think about it when I started the blog. Probably I make 100, but looking at the niche how it is going, I would love to have another 50 to 100 topics, but probably it's going to a big challenge. So I spoke about it in June monthly report. If you have not seen that video, go and check it out. Okay, so for that reason, you will have to think about it well in advance. Don't start anything in hurry without a conviction that you can published lot of content, because once you see the success, then you feel like you want to put a lot more content. Then if you do not have enough topics, it will be very frustrating situation. Okay, so how we will ensure that at least we will assume that there is enough scope. So we already filtered the keywords with the difficulty less than 20. So I always suggest go for look how many keywords are there with low competition and also good search volume. Good search volume is typically I suggest to take about a 500 plus. So apply a filter 500 here and apply this and see. That means these are the keywords with the competition less than 20, that means difficulty less than 20, and monthly search volumes more than 500. So you can see about a 400 plus topics keywords are there. Even if you take out some redundant, some irrelevant, all those, some of those keywords will be there. For example, if you see reps, I don't think you will be able to write anything for that. There will be some 2 word or 3 word keyword you need to find associated with this. You can see here Planet Fitness equipment, Planet Fitness machines, both are more or less same. So some of these things will come out. So even if you take out 50% of the keyword, still you have about 200 topics. And once you start writing, you will actually discover many more topics. So at least this gives you the confidence that yeah, 100 writing about 100 200 articles is absolutely no challenge for this particular micro niche. That's the confidence what we get here by doing this particular by validation. So this is good. So third validation is also true. Now fourth one, that is the most interesting one and most important one also. We also want to verify if there is any website that is performing well on this particular micro niche, which is not branded, not established at in the search market. There is a parameter to check it out. So if there is some site or something like that, then that's a proof of concept that yes, this micro niche works. Especially for this particular micro niche, I was little worried because fitness is one of the very competitive segment. So I was not very sure if I will be able to find, but yes, if you focus on to exclusively home gym, looks like there is a good opportunity right now. So here is the site that I discovered, the homegym.com. So look at the site. Site looks very simple. Typical our this is more like our magazine kind of a design. I'm sure I think should have been a free theme or so. Nothing, no jazzy, no great innovative kind of a design here. Very plain design, simple design, but focus is on to the content. Now let's look at to the details related to this particular website. So let's go back here and pick up the site explorer. Okay, let me key in the domain name and look for the details. See here. So there is one label you see as a DR. DR stands for domain rating. So a brand new website will have a domain rating of 0 or no domain rating. After few days only we will even get the 0. So it starts from 0, and then as and when a website becomes old, website attracts more traffic, and website becomes branded, it will reach about 100. For example, Facebook's, Microsoft, Google, all these websites will have either 100 or near 100. So when you are looking for a reference website, you should always look for a site with a less low DR, because when you start a website now, your DR is going to be 0. So no point in comparing a website having a DR higher DR and thinking that there is an opportunity. No, you should always look for the low DR site. So that should give you confidence that even if you start with the low DR site now, you have a very good chance of succeeding in that particular micro niche. DR is 0. Perfect. Now look at these two labels. One is organic keywords. Organic keywords is nothing but for number of different terms for which this particular website is appearing in Google organically. So that means you went and typed something, maybe some of the words like fitness equipment for women, or fitness equipment for pregnant women, something like that. You type for certain keywords and this site appears. So for this is, that means about it, nearly 20k different keywords for which this site is appearing in Google organically. And then how much traffic it is attracting? Nearly 13k per month. These are per month. So organically there are about 13,000 visitors are coming to this particular website on an average per month through these search terms. That's what it is. Data looks very strong, very convincing. Looks to be a solid proof that this micro niche works perfect. So the fourth validation is also true. We found a reference website and which proves that this particular micro niche works. And the last validation what we look for is earning potential. Once again, go back to the same tool and look at the attributes. There is one label you can see here, traffic value. Traffic value is nothing but if you properly optimize this particular website, considering the keywords for which it is ranking, considering the traffic it is attracting, this website has an earning potential of 16.6 thousand US dollars per month. Per month. Okay, 16.6K US dollars per month. So I always advise you take a very conservative approach. Even if you take conservative approach, a 10% of the revenue also if you consider here. So that means about a 1660K, which is a very good money. So that's the potential this particular micro niche has. And considering the current situation because of the pandemic that is going on, the demand for this particular micro niche is only going to grow. So if you are looking for something in fitness or sports segment, so go for it. Don't think much. It is primarily it is going to be a heavily affiliate website, but if you can actually find solid quality content with respect to the doing some with respect to the process of performing some innovative exercises at home and all, you will get a lot of traction for the informational content as well. So that's about that particular micro niche. You can look at the website, right? So if you see here, let's look at a couple of topics as well. See here, this is very good. Is this unsaid the best under this treadmill around? Why it is? Because people are just sitting at home and because of working from home condition and constraints to go out. So look at this. This is posted just recently. Looking at the current trend, came up with a topic. How considering the current situation of the people, and then incorporated some of the. I'm sure I think there will be some products will be there, and good procedure. See here, okay, and here. So all some of the internal links are there, and content is also good. It is though website is so simple, but content is well structured, well formatted, and details very all technical details are included. So that's one fundamental thing you should always remember. Whatever niche you pick it up, uh, your content quality has to be superior. Even though there is no competition for that, if you just write some junk, then don't expect much of success. Focus on to the quality, produce superior, do proper competition analysis. Strictly don't copy. Please don't copy. It is never going to help you. So create unique and superior content compared to the competition and keep on publishing it. For sure, you will be able to see some success. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you like the video. If you have any questions or comments, please mention it in the comment section. Thank you very much once again for your time. Bye.